last week or maybe the week before, we brought you this news about a young, pregnant 18-year-old girl. And the deal with this girl, she was going to a Christian school. And she, at this Christian school, you sign this agreement that if you do something that's immoral, like get pregnant or have sex out of wedlock, you get caught, then you're out of there. In short, you're out of there. So this 18-year-old girl from a Christian school got national attention because she had sex out of wedlock, and now she's keeping her baby. I'm gonna keep my baby. I'm in love again. So 18-year-old from a Christian school got national attention because she's keeping her baby. Out of wedlock baby, by the way. But her school is not allowing her to walk in her graduation. The school said, okay, you went out there and you did something immoral, like have sex out of wedlock, and now you're pregnant. You can't walk into graduation. And we're not going to allow you to walk because of the rules. This is a Christian school. We're not allowing this to happen, and we allow you to do it. Then every other girl going to run out and get pregnant and want to do the same thing. And that's the truth. You allow one to do it, the rest will follow. We saw that happen in the public school system. That was a time that if you got pregnant in the public school system, you could not go to school. You had to drop out. And then the liberals came along, oh, you hate women, this is not right, and blah, blah, blah. And now everybody and their mama walking around pregnant and not even married. This girl's father was on the board of the school, but quit because he was mad at how she was treated. And so you have to believe that the father must be a so-called Christian as well. He knew the rules. He had to sign for the girl to go. And now that his daughter went out there, 18 years old, got pregnant out of wedlock, and the school has to take action.
The principal issued a statement saying she signed the school pledge, then broke it, adding, quote, Maddie is being disciplined not because she's pregnant, but because she was immoral.
And so the father is saying that the school ruined the girl's senior year.
The difference is consistency, number one, because we've had other students that have had serious infractions, and they've walked in the past and they're allowed to walk this year.
Maddie's dad was president of the school's board, which tackles, amongst other issues, discipline. He resigned from the board once his daughter made the decision to inform the school she was pregnant. The school's principal believes Heritage Academy made an exception by allowing Maddie to continue attending classes.
What a hypocrite, what a liar, what a non-Christian. This father is a weak father, a weak Christian, and he's lying. The girl did this to herself. You're going to have to suffer the consequence. You can't do wrong and then decide how you want the punishment to be. And that is not restoration, to go along and do it to make the girl happy. What a dumb father. See, folks, this is weak Christianity. This is why the liberals are winning in your homes, in your communities, in your schools, even in your churches. And this is the beginning. If the administration at this school go along with this crap, it is the beginning of destroying this Christian school, turning it away from God toward the children of the lie. And you're not going to believe who is behind it. A pro-life group of women are behind this. They're supporting this. They raised money for this girl, a scholarship, I think something like $6,000. I had the woman on the show last week. Listen to last week's podcast, Thursday, June 8th, the first hour. I interviewed a woman by the name of Kristen Hawkins of Students for Life. They are supporting this girl, got her all over the media with the liberals, attacking the school, attacking a Christian school, and this pro-life group is supposed to be Christian. This is the downfall of Christianity. It comes from within, not without. Rather than this father telling this girl, you know what? You got pregnant. You knew there would be consequence. Accept them. And take your butt in there and sit down and don't be having sex anymore. But he's going along with his daughter because he's weak. And by being weak, he's setting his daughter up to fail, because if the father's weak, the daughter will not take responsibility of wrongdoing, and she's going to spend the rest of her life, unless she repents, blaming someone else for her wrongdoing. So, James, you tried to get the father of Maddie, Runkles, right? Runkles on the show, and tell the folks what happened when you tried to get the father of Maddie, this 18-year-old girl that had sex out of wedlock and got pregnant, and the Christian school would not let her walk during graduation, and the father stepped down from the board, and this pro-life movement group got involved and rewarded the girl for doing wrong.
I contacted the communications director for that organization and said, hey, can you put me in touch with Scott Runkles? And she said, we're declining your request for Scott.
Let me go out to New Orleans, Louisiana, and talk to Larry. Larry, thanks for calling. You're on the air.
Yeah. Jesse, it took you, which I think the audience knew by then, it took you 15 minutes to say the young lady was white, and we all knew she was white, because if she had been black, we'd have heard that about 100 times, and you'd have say probably her mother had her out of wedlock, wasn't married to the daddy. You'd have really degraded a black girl if it was her. But this white girl, you just kind of like went around the curve. And that's what you call white privilege by letting her back in school. So, you know, that wouldn't have happened to a black person like that. They'd have been kicked out, hands down.
Larry, how old are you?
Age ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yes, it does. It has a lot to do with
it has
what you
something to
just
do with
said.
You didn't mention this girl was white.
How old? Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. It's okay to be ashamed. How old are you?
I ain't too old. Look, Jesse, age ain't got nothing to do with it. We talking about what
Larry, you're supposed to mature with age.
If this young lady was
You're
black,
literally sitting back and waiting to see how long will it take me to say the girl is white.
Right.
And you're okay with that?
No, I'm not okay with that.
I mean, you're okay with being old, an old man, sitting back, a black man, waiting. Let me wait and see how long.
No, I wasn't thinking along those lines. Because I was waiting for you to mention a girl race. You only mentioned a race when you saw my name on the board, because you know I was coming at you.
Grow up, Larry.